For most people, opera is about music and the breathtaking beauty of the human voice. But for Eric Wolf, it's about the body count.
There's more violence in opera than in any other medium per capita. I mean, almost in every opera, somebody dies, stabs, gets killed, or commits suicide, or dies of a broken heart.
And it's operas like Carmen that keep him employed. Bizet's passionate tale of a fiery temptress and her jealous lovers provide Wolf with ample opportunity to work with his favorite weapon.
Knife is my favorite weapon to choreograph with because it's close, it's intimate. And with opera, knife is the weapon of opera. I think everybody either gets stabbed or stabs somebody in opera with a knife at one point or another.
They state that this is the knife that you use, a navaja. They're not sharp, but they're still real deal guys. So it's really cool that we're actually using the true knives that they talk about, because they are used for fighting, as you can see the way the grip is and everything, as opposed to a more utilitarian knife like this. And this is Escamillo's navaja. I don't let him know I'm playing with it.
But the challenge for a fight director in opera is that you can't use stunt doubles or ask for a retake.
First, I work with the actors or singers to get a feel for their physicality, and then I create the choreography around them and the moment. And we build up slow so that they get body awareness and muscle memory with the fight, and constantly focusing on the story that we're trying to tell within the fight, because if a fight doesn't serve the story, then we really shouldn't be fighting.
The fight between Don Jose, a soldier, and Escamillo, a toreador, reveals who they are as characters, says tenor Robert Watson.
Don Jose is going to be much more brutal, much more emotionally involved, where Escamillo is going to be more measured, quicker, more skilled, because that's what he does for a living. He literally fights for a living. I do, but in a brutal, get-the-job-done way.
Ginger Costa Jackson plays Carmen to Watson's Don Jose. She says Wolf puts safety first.
So we rehearse things very slowly and then bring it up to speed. And then before doing the scene, we have a fight call. So we can slowly go through the bumps and be like, okay, we're safe, we know where we're moving, we know where the slaps are happening and hair pulls. Because sometimes adrenaline hits and you can go a little too far. But he always makes sure that we're safe.
Safe and still able to sing.
Well, we don't try to create the coolest fight ever. I mean, if they didn't have to sing or really worry about breathing much afterwards and they could just take a break, yeah, we could do a really great big fight. But a lot of times, even the person who dies still has to sing for a little bit after a fight.
Costa Jackson says Bizet's music is the heartbeat driving the emotions of the story.
Bizet is a complete genius, and he gives it all to you in the music, the sensuality, the anger, the passion.
And even the fights.
It's going to inform the intensity of it. When you come to that knife fight, it's dun, 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 dun. It's very intense, driving music. So it's going to inform sort of the desperateness of the character within Jose, those sort of breaking point sort of things you can really, really feel what the characters are feeling because it is punctuated by that music.
But I really do love Carmen. Carmen is just a fun one. You've got that great cigarette girl fight right there at the beginning. In this one, we've got 16 girls on stage all fighting at once. And our chorus is just fierce, and I love it. No holds barred. They give all their energy into it. I'm like, you pull her hair, you punch her, you kick her, and they're like, yes, okay, and it's just this great energy.
Wolf hopes that audiences will appreciate the stage magic that goes into creating what is sometimes just a few seconds of action.
Because I love that moment when the audience goes, and they think, and they have that collective inhale of, oh my God, and they're right there with the story.
And when the fights break out on stage this weekend, Wolf will be watching the audience and hoping that this Carmen will grab them and make an impact. Beth Accomando, KPBS News.